Yo, what it do with the business is, man? It's your boy, Mr. Carolina, like I'm walking y'all back to the Bleeding Carolina Blue podcast. Look, before I even get started, you already know the drill, man. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all joining me today. Again, sorry I couldn't do one for you yesterday. You know, your boy got engaged. You know, I had a lot going on, spending time with my soon-to-be future beautiful wife. So, I had a lot going on in my plate. So, I couldn't get on there. And honestly, I was still a little bit. I was burning out. I was burning out. Um, our beloved Panthers. Our beloved Panthers took an L to the Washington football team. Again, no disrespect to the Washington football team. No disrespect at all. Because I had to take a lot of that emotion out of it because I was so mad. They just beat the defending Super Bowl champions a week before. Cool. This was a highly emotional game. Cam getting his first start since coming back. Our old coach, Ron Rivera, coming back to Charlotte. So there was a lot of high emotions going into this game. So it was like, look, I get it. I get it. We came down, Cam threw the beautiful dime touchdown pass to DJ Moore. I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. But y'all, my Carolina Blue faithful, my bleeding Carolina Blue faithful, bruh. If y'all go look back at one of my previous videos, I was bragging on the defense, bruh, bragging. I don't know what I was looking at on Sunday. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know whose defense that was on Sunday. That wasn't ours. That wasn't ours. Because I'm looking at it. It may have been ours. I can't even lie. I don't know whose pass defense that was. That may have been ours too. That may have been ours. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon of throwing D-Jack under the bus. I got to remember he was a second round pick. There's a reason. But one game, I'm not gonna throw him away. But he had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. If you are the de facto number one, he has the longest tenure in our secondary. They picked on D-Jack all game. Now, I'd say Terry McLaurin, not taking nothing away from Duke. Not taking nothing away from him. But, bruh, it wasn't just, you was getting cooked by other receivers, too. And somebody in the comment section, like, help me understand. Is Gilly fully healthy? What are we doing? Because if you look at the highlights, again, let me know down in the comment section. And while you're doing it, remember, like, share, subscribe. Gilly was the only one I see that didn't get bullied. Matter of fact, I'm looking at the highlights. I don't even think they threw in Gilly's direction. When you look at when Gilly was lined up on Terry McLaurin, when he was lined up on any receiver that they had, they didn't throw to his side. He said, no. We're going to throw to the other side. And it's funny that when you look at it, come on now, when you look at it, Ron Rivera drafted D-Jack. Who did he pick on? D-Jack. They picked on him. Now, Dante Jackson, I support you, bro. I really do. I really do. And I know you'll have a bounce back game next week because I know that's not you as a corner. CJ Henderson. All this hype when we got you. And I seen some fans say, I didn't understand the hype, but I was like, nah, dude can be no dirty, can be okay. He might be something ill. I looked at the route you got beat on, bro, for that touchdown. Your footwork was all bad. I don't know what you was doing. I'm not understanding the hype right now either. AJ Boye, you got cookied a few times too. And you got to think about it. McLaurin actually could have had more if Heineke didn't throw off his back foot. Let's go to my next point. We made Taylor Heineke look like Mark Rippon. We made him look like Brett Favre and Rodgers, prime Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Montana. We made him look awesome. And then again, Washington ran the ball 40 times. 40 times. Washington ran it down our throat. They said, stop it. Because you want to know why? You want to know why? My Carolina Blue Faithful. You want to know why? Here. Look at our losses. Like, just look at them. Look at our losses. Besides them throwing another pick Darnold's interceptions, the teams that were really consistently able to beat us, I think besides the Eagles game, but they had a few runs as well, ran the ball down our throat. They just said, take that. Washington ran it down our throat. Dallas really ran it down our throat. The Giants ran it down. Giants, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. The Giants may have ran down. The Giants had some, but we played bad defensive football Sunday. Now, I'm not going to fully excuse our offense. I'm not going to do that. But the offense wasn't a problem today. How many times before Cam got here were we complaining and saying, dang, we can't even score? We're getting 3 points and the defense is only giving up maybe 20. Maybe. They get tired in the second half. You can't say that on Sunday, bruh. You can't say that on Sunday. That offense put up 21. 21. We at home. Now, granted, our third down conversion was god-awful. 2 for 9. That got to get better. But again, Cam has only had a week of preparation in our playbook. And they still put up 21. So I'm not. We can't blame the offense. And this offensive line, we lost Dennis Daly early. Brady Christian stepped in admirably at left tackle. Nothing wrong with that. This offensive line only gave up 1 sack all game. 1 sack. But we gave up that sack at the most inopportune time. And it was a guy that we put back into the starting lineup, John Miller. He gave up that sack. Now, get it. Cam is the offensive defensive tackle out of Alabama that plays for the Washington football team. Not taking nothing away from Duke. Our offensive line was working good. Trent Scott was not bad. He wasn't great at right guard, but he wasn't bad. Why mess up that chemistry? Why? Besides Brady Christensen coming in again for Dennis Daly, who was hurt, The rest of the line was fine. Why mess up that chemistry? Now, I do love the way, and I know some people may not like it or complain about it. Christian didn't really run the ball that much in the second half. He had 10 in the first half. He had maybe 3 or 4 carries in the second half, maybe. No, not carries, excuse me. He had 10 carries overall. He had 10 carries. Cam had 10 carries. I think he had maybe 7 receptions. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 6, 7 receptions. But Cam was spreading the ball around, which we need to do. And somebody hit me up on my IG page. Oh, follow, hey, yo, hit me up on IG. Truth be told, on Instagram. Oh, and if you're on Anchor, I know I'm plugging this in. Forgive me. It's called Men of Honor Podcast. I'll let you boy on that one too. Like, share, subscribe on that one too. But anyway, he hit me up, on the thing, and was like, Christian's gonna be mad. Christian be mad about his touches. Shouldn't be mad about his touches. And it was like, what happened, with the running back by committee that we was doing? Good question. Because in weeks previous, we had a good flow of Christian. We had a good flow of Chuba, who's been fumbling the ball a little bit too much lately for my liking, but it happens. And Amir Abdullah. We didn't get that steady dose this time. Now the fear is, and I just understand, I get it. I hear from a lot of fans as well as myself, is don't do to Christian what the previous regime did to Cam. Don't run him into the ground, because that's going to, a running back's lifespan is already short. It's already short. Now when you compounding that with more and more carries and not lightening his work, nobody's saying take 500 carries away from Christian. Nobody's saying take all his carries away, but don't run him into the ground when you have other backs that can spell him for just a little bit. Just give him a spell. Okay? But the offense looks good. Cam, again, for a week of practice, looked good. And I know the Cam ended, oh, God, he was okay, we were 2 for 9 on third down. Cool. We still scored 21 points. Cam still accounted for 3 total touchdowns. 2 passing, 1 rushing. Bank of America was rocking. We was rocking. Our defense just looked like it was like Moses had parted the Red Sea. Literally had parted the Red Sea. And I'm watching it. We got a stud defensive tackle. We drafted him in the first round, top 10 for a reason, Derrick Brown. We got Daquan Jones. Morgan Fox. Utir Guadamotos. You got Brandon Roy. We got these bodies. I've seen so many times when the cats is getting just mauled. Then our linebackers are nowhere to be found. They're hitting wrong gaps. They're in the wrong gap, and they're getting pushed out the way. And then the running back's not getting touched until he gets to the secondary. If you're not getting touched, you get to the secondary, that means you've already gained 6 or 7 yards. Gibson, the running back for the Washington football team, had 95 yards, 5 yards away from 100. 5 yards away from 100. And my thing with that is, why didn't we adjust? And I know it's going to say, oh, make him throw the ball. He was throwing the ball. So it's like, we can't even do that one. Make him throw the ball. Taylor Heineke was slinging the ball like he was Aaron Rodgers. Again, we're supposed to have the number 2 ranked pass defense. Three touchdowns to Taylor Heineke. 3 touchdowns. No picks. 3 touchdowns. No picks. We did sack him 3 times. We got a couple. We got a couple some fumble. No picks. It's supposed to be Thieves Avenue. Somebody also mentioned, say, hey, why don't we move Jeremy Chin back to linebacker? I can see that. I can see that. I just know, I know when J.C. Horn gets back, our secondary is going to be stronger. It's going to look different. Somebody, and I pray to God we resign Gilly. I pray to God we resign Stephon Gilmore. Move C.J. Henderson back to safety or something. He might do better as a safety. I don't know. Because he's not showing me anything as a corner. He barely plays, and when he does play, he looks suspect. You look suspect. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that one. You different. You different. Or like my man, I said I was watching, and I was joking, and I was telling my man the other day, we was watching. I said, didn't Riley from the Boondocks say it best? Game recognized game, Carolina. And I'm gonna put my spin on it. Game recognized game. And y'all cats looking real unfamiliar right about now. Y'all looking real unfamiliar. We just blew the doors. You hear me? The doors off a 8-1 Cardinals team. Blew the doors off of them. Then we come home and get cooked by the Washington football team. And somebody said the best, have we won a home game? Why are we winning away from Bank of America, but not winning at Bank of America? And even with all that said, crazy part is, at 5-6, we're still in the playoff hunt at 5-6, because New Orleans got their doors blown off. Atlanta got their doors blown off. Did Tampa Bay win? I think Tampa Bay won. No, excuse me. Tampa Bay plays tonight. Let's go Giants. You'll never hear me say that again. Let's go Giants. So the 2 teams ahead of us in our division lost. Well, Atlanta and New Orleans lost. So again, that helps us out because technically we're still undefeated in our division, which helps us out. We still got 1 more against Atlanta. No, excuse me. You got 1 more against Atlanta, 1 more against New Orleans, and 2 more against Tampa. So we still in there. And look, I have no doubt the defense will get it together. I have no doubt about it. I don't doubt it. Like I said, they look real unfamiliar on Sunday. They look real unfamiliar. But we'll get it together. I mean, you know, the ship is not sinking. You know, there's no water. There's a little bit of water on deck. There's a little bit of water, but we're not sinking. Because now, unlike previously, we have a quarterback we can believe in. The receivers believe in the man throwing the ball. The offensive coordinator, as much crap as we gave him, and he called some stupid plays too, but as much crap as we gave him, says, I have a quarterback that I know can run my system. And y'all you may call me crazy. I hope the guy we resign Cam for at least 2 years. Because that eliminates the need to do it in a draft that is not highly stacked with first-round graded quarterbacks. Now, you know as well as I do, first-round quarterbacks are going to go in the draft because they always do. People are going to overdraft for a quarterback because it's a position of need. If we resign Cam, that kills the need for us to draft a quarterback. It allows us to fill a much needed area, which is the offensive lineman. We need an offensive lineman. We need a safety. We just do. Again, we are, and I would say we need a linebacker. We need another linebacker. Is Jalen Smith still available? Somebody let me know down in the comment section if Jalen Smith is still available. If he's still available, why can't we go pick him up? He may not be good against the pass, but he's good against the run, which we currently right now struggle against. Go pick him up. Yeah, go pick him up. However you got to get that contract, hey, put it play percentage in there, snap percentage in there. You can't be hurt for such and such amount of time. Put all that in the contract. We need help against the run. We need help against the run because it's looking bad. I have to say it's looking bad. It is. But again, I know we'll get it right. I know the ship is not sinking. I know we'll be good. It's Sunday. I'm taking a little bit more to heart because I live near DC. Like, I live near DC, so I got to hear the crap. And I didn't want to turn on the sports radio because all I hear is about the Washington football team. I literally was at work today and didn't turn on the sports channel because I didn't want to hear about how great the Washington football team was. I didn't. I wore my hat proudly, but shamefully. Shame. But again, look, we can right the ship next week before we go into our bye week, man. We got Miami. We got to go to Miami, who just won their last game. So they might be riding a emotional high, saying, hey, we just give Carolina the second loss. But I believe in our boys, and I believe we'll get it right. But again, I'm going to holler at y'all later. We're going to do a preview of the next game, man. Remember, like, share, subscribe, man. Holler at your boy. Help me grow. Carolina Blue Faithful. I'm gone. Peace, love, and blessings. And I'll holler at y'all in the next episode.